First video of day 31. We are just leaving town. We haven't had any more videos this morning just because the phone has been plugged into the toilets all morning.
Hard at work, managed to get 4 videos uploaded overnight, which is good.
So we have totally cleared our backlog of
main series
videos. We've got a couple of reviews that we've made that haven't uploaded, but we'll get around to them eventually. So yeah, feeling really good about all these things. It's a 10-hour day. We're leaving at 9 o'clock, which is late.
Might not get in until about 7 if we don't chase up with it.
And we have got a predicted place at... We're aiming for a campsite. It is supposed to be a good campsite. It's on a coal, so it should be a bit exposed. But the weather is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's completely turned from what it was.
Blue skies everywhere. We have about almost 2 pi steradians of blue,
which is amazing.
So yeah, let's put a good day's walking in. I'm hungry already, even though I ate probably 5 litres of bread this morning. We made it to Goulier.
Back on the GR10.
Jeez, my pack is heavy though. I'm feeling it, feeling super heavy. But yeah, made it back on the GR10. Feels good to be hiking and good to be back on the proper trail. Look at all these waymark signs here.
Yay.
Lots of GR10 symbols.
I reckon this is going to take us 4 hours.
So we're stopping for a bit of luncheon just outside of a town called Ségur. We've only been walking for 4 hours.
And 6 to go.
We've got 6 to go. We've had to stop for lunch because it's got to 1 o'clock already. And I mean, it was 1 o'clock when we stopped. It's now
1:33.
1:30, so we probably won't even be off until like 1:45 at the earliest, more like 2 o'clock in real life. A golden beetle on me, how interesting. So yeah, it's going to be a long day, I think, but hopefully we'll get up to a mountain, get some views. I think we've basically just got to climb all day. We did a bit of descent this morning, but I think from here it's just up, 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 up and away, which is good because we like to be high. Woo, we're high! Whoa. We're back in the mountains again, and it's lovely, apart from the fact that we're both pretty shattered from hauling up all of this weight.
Yeah, it's going to be good to get eating tonight.
Yeah,
eating through our weight.
I'm just looking forward to eating, and I'm looking forward to losing weight, so that'll be nice. But oh wow, the views up here are wonderful.
It's nice to be back high with no clouds or anything.
Well, I mean, there is clouds. To be honest, a storm could be brewing, but I think we're 2 hours out by the book from our campsite now, so hopefully we'll do it in 2 hours or less, which should bring us there for 6 o'clock, and then we'll set up in a bomber-proof way. Doesn't matter what comes. Let me give you a view because it's absolutely stunning. So lovely mountains over there, big mountains this way. Over there is where we've been coming from. This is the big scary cloud mass that I don't want to let worry me, but my weather sensors tell me I should be worried about. Over here is more mountains, and over there, it's pretty crazy, it's flat. It's so flat, it looks like when you look at the ocean from like just above somewhere on the coast. It's like an ocean of land, it's really funny. And some white weird mass over there, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Status update. Plans have changed.
We're not climbing to the col anymore, we're instead staying in this nice bothy.
We had a view of the col, it's supposed to be an hour and a half away, and it looked properly hot. Not only did the col look properly hot, but the clouds look to me like they're turning grey.
Yeah.
I would say there's going to be a thunderstorm.
At least some rain.
Or at least some rain. I actually think I heard... Did you hear the rumbling earlier? No. Well, maybe I imagined some rumbling earlier, but anyway, we decided to stop at the bothy because it's absolutely gorgeous.
It's a lovely bothy.
It's better than any other bothy I've ever seen. It's got like beds in it. Like I'm not even going to need to blow up my thermarest tonight for like the first time in so long. So it's going to be mega. Mainly we're stopping because we're super tired because we've been carrying such heavy packs. We've got an 11-hour day plan tomorrow now. I'd rather not have an 11-hour day plan, but there's just nothing else we can do. There's only one place to camp. Saying that, if we do find somewhere to camp, we could just stop.
Probably will.
After 10 hours, so... He just doesn't say about that ridge line because he thinks it's too exposed and dangerous. But if we find somewhere to camp after... Anyway, plan is it's only 5... It's going to 6 o'clock now, so have a cook-up. Have a really early evening and get up really early tomorrow. Be up at 6, maybe before 6, and get going fast. So yeah, and we've got some interesting meals tonight. Which
So Finn, stage 1. What are we doing to improve our couscous meal this time?
So instead of going for the classic, put all the couscous in and wait for it to explode, They come in little sachets, and what you're meant to do is boil water and then put the sachet in the boiling water. So we're going to do what the instructions say.
Holy Jesus, that's a good idea. So how much water are we going to use?
About 50%.
About 50%, okay. I would say that's more like maybe 5/8, but yeah, that's pretty good.
Sorry, Al.
Okay, what's going on, Finn?
Now we are dunking the strange little sachet packet things in the water. Couldn't be bothered to wait for my water to boil, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer for them to cook. But I think...
Also, something else that's very exciting. We don't know whether they do this in England, but you know like how tuna normally comes in like oil or brine in the UK? Well, you can buy it in tomato. Maybe you can buy it in England, I've just never looked. I mean, it's not like I go shopping more than sort of once annually, properly. But it's very exciting to have tomato with your tuna here. Really good. We really like it. We've had it once before. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, it's good because
made the
it
meal.
reduces the amount of like energy you have to put into making a meal taste nice.
I'd actually like to know how many calories are in this one.
Well, these sachets have properly swelled up, and I can confirm that couscous, as I am a little bit ahead of Finn,
is a brilliant backpacking meal when you do it properly. I've had no pot stuff sticking to the bottom of my pot I've had no couscous sticking to the bottom of my pot like last time. I've got much better distribution of whatever it's called, tuna. And just in general, it's really good. Yeah, of course. Look at that. Look how much food there is. My pot was actually overfull. I had a little mountain on top of my pot. Did you rip it all the way to the bottom?
Yeah. No, actually, I missed it.
Anyway, I'm going to stop filming and just get on with the eating because it's so tasty.
This bothy is absolutely unbelievable. It's so comfortable. I'm going to sleep so well. In fact, I'm going to sleep so well, I'm going to set an alarm so that I wake up. Otherwise, I won't wake up, like, at all. Wow, day 32. The sun's rising somewhere behind me. 6:30 in the morning. We're getting up and going to get ready for an early start. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to it. Slept so well. Oh, my goodness. Probably we were asleep by 9 and I slept like a brick until 8:30 and I slept like a brick until about 5 in the morning. Got a bit of extra blankets because I was chilly and then just kept sleeping. It was wonderful. Properly underway now, day 32. We're leaving the bothy at
7:20.
7:20, so we'll call that 7:15 for easy maths. Where are you, Finn? You're not in the camera shot, man.
It's like hills.
And yeah, we got to do some ups and downs till we get there. Let's just try and make it by hopefully sub 11 hours, which is what the current timing is.
So we're ascending through the forest. We are about 4 hours in. At the top of this ascent is a ski resort, which we're very excited about because that could mean a coffee. And then hopefully we'll push on a bit further from the ski resort before having lunch. Trying to leave like maybe 2 hours, sorry, 4.5 maximum hours of walking after lunch instead of 6 like yesterday, which really got us down a bit.
It's cafe time. We got to the top of we're 5 hours and 10 minutes into the walk, to today's 11-hour walk, and we found the cafe, which is absolutely lovely. The coffee is great. I got a grand cafe, so it's like 2 shots of espresso or maybe 3. It's absolutely lovely. And it only took us 4.5 hours of actual walking time to get here, so brilliant.
Should be there faster than we thought, which is always good.
It's only just exactly gone midday, so we'll chill here probably less than half an hour, but we'll take our time and then push on for another hour and a half till about 2 o'clock and have some lunch, and then we'll have really broken the back off the day. Getting up here was quite hard. It was a lot of ascent, but I think we're going into the high mountains and doing some ridge walking. Probably, I think we're going to hit a 2K or very close to it this afternoon. So
I think we're going over.
always love. Finn convinced me to get an ice cream, and I'm so pleased he did because it's so tasty.
Oh yeah, we're at 2,000 meters. Since we left that restaurant, we have had a wonderful afternoon.
It's been really nice, kind of slightly cloud covered, so it hasn't been boiling hot. Beautiful views for once.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a quick
nice
sweep.
rolling hills.
We just had lovely views of lots of mountains, and it hasn't been that hard. And I feel like we've been making pretty good pace. And all in all, just really enjoying it. I think it's probably half an hour now until our lunch stop. 1:30. Just really positive day, even though we're going to be doing what will be an 11-hour day. It doesn't, because it's not like super massive ascent descent at this part.
Well, this section alone
yeah,
is 1,000 meters up. We probably did at least 500 this morning, and we've got to do a bit afterwards. So we're going to have done more than 1,500 meters up today. But it's just, we're both feeling good, you know.
yeah, it's good.
High
day,
morale.
nice weather.
It makes such a difference when you set off early, and by midday you hit.
The halfway
Like-
point.
Yesterday we had lunch with 6 hours left to walk,
Today we'll have lunch with like 4 hours left to walk.
and it just is such a big difference. It's just so nice
It
to
makes you feel like you've kind of broken the back off the day instead of
and you just
at
gotta
the beginning.
exactly rather. I mean, even having lunch at halfway feels too soon. You've got to push it so that you got less than halfway after lunch. That's what we're learning. 2 o'clock on the dot, stopping for some luncheon. Absolutely lovely spot. I'll give you a little view in a minute, but yeah, still really enjoying the day. How you feeling, Finn?
Really good. Yeah. Had a bit of chafing on the way up, but Vaseline's it up and it's all gone, so.
This is what we've been looking at all day. Big mountains. Lovely big mountains.
Also, apparently we're going to be going onto a ridgeline this afternoon, which is quite exciting. And we're going to a lake to camp. All more exciting. Oh, it's such a good day today.
Man, this was like such an awesome ridgeline for us to walk. I absolutely cannot wait.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure there's rain over there. I'm pretty sure the rain's not coming toward us though, so fingers crossed it shall miss us. Touch wood. Oh, there's some wood there. Okay. Okay. It's fine now. It's not going to rain.
So this is our first ridge walk. Steep cliffs on each side. Should be a fun one. We're about an hour into the last 4 hour section. So, looking forward to getting to the cabin, maybe going to the toilets, using the facilities. Not the cabin, the gîte, sorry.
Oh man, we are somewhere so beautiful. It's so nice to be camping up high again. You see just here, this is the refuge. We were originally planning to walk an hour on past here to a lake, but there's some really big weather by the looks of it coming. Look, coming over here. And
we never really wanted to walk an 11-hour day. It's just the book said there was no camping, and there's like absolute perfect camping.
This is mega camping. Look at these rocks behind me. It's just, man, I can't wait to get camp. I'm just going to get set up, and then it doesn't matter what happens. If a storm comes in, I don't care. It's just so good to be up high. This has been my favourite day of the Air Rouge by far.
It's definitely been the best Rouge day.
Possibly my second favourite or third favourite GR10 day. That ridge walk was absolutely stunning. Really, really enjoyed it. We saw storms coming towards us. It's just, well, yeah, I better set my tent up in case it pours.
We're all pitching up for a storm. Let me show you how to pitch one of these tents so that you don't get wet when it storms. You've got to get the front pole rocked over much more than normal. If you look at my front, that beak is way lower to the ground than a normal pitch. All the way around, really, really low to the ground. Pole a little bit shorter than normal, maybe like 5 centimeters shorter. Just all in all, a very low pitch. It will be condensation-y if it doesn't blow wind tonight, but at the end of the day, I'd rather wake up to condensation than be rained on all night. So I'm going to sleep really well tonight.
No, there's a balance.
Finn, your thing is so ripped up.
What is it?
Your shirt.
It's style, man.
Style, dude, style.
So as predicted, it has started raining a tiny bit. Just too much to let us cook outside happily. So we're just hunkering down in our tents. We're going to give it half an hour. If it gets better, we'll go back outside and have a little cook up. If it gets worse, then I'll cook out of my vestibulary, which will be exciting. So the rain's coming down still a little bit. And I just got out and saw like heavy rain coming toward us. So we're going for the vestibulary cook up. Let me try and put the phone through the outside, see if I can show you the rain coming at us.
I wonder if this is doing a thing. Any rain? You see rain? Let me know if there's
Rain is coming down hard, but I am cooking and very happy. Weather's looking good now. Storm blew over. It wasn't as bad as the other one, not quite as windy, but got our food all cooked up during the storm, so really good test.
I would describe this stuff as like
It's called quinoa. It was only because there was no more couscous left.
slightly chewy couscous.
So pleased with the storm pitch just then. Like, that was fairly heavy rain, fairly windy, and I was bone dry. Really happy I did that. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Why? What is it?
Nothing.
What is it?
Nothing.
So if you're wondering, in a squeeze you can fit 2 in a Luna Solo, just to listen to some story. Not lying down, but if you just want to like share some headphones because somebody's phone broke, then it is possible. Even if squished, still possible. Thunder and lightning. I'm not even frightened tonight. This pitch is so good. Full on hailstorm, lightning, loving it. Look at it.
try and get some thunder.